Hey everyone, we have huge news in the Trump Mar-A-Lago FBI Department of Justice debacle case coming right at you. Now, I know you might have heard some of the news already, but what you didn't hear most likely is where the FBI really messed up and where they just got exposed. So I want you to stay tuned for that because it's really important. Before we get started, though, I want you to please click like, please click share, please leave a comment, and please subscribe. Those little things really help out a small channel like ours and help us to grow. We are on your side, bringing you the news every day that the mainstream media doesn't want you to know about. So, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled just a couple hours ago that the Department of Justice and the FBI can continue their investigation of the Trump documents from Mar-a-Lago that they seized. The 100 or so classified documents that the original Judge Cannon said were part of the injunction that they could not look at until a special master finished reviewing them. So this is a huge win for the Justice Department, not a great moment for former President Trump. The three-judge panel for the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals said that they could not discern why the former president would need access to the documents that have the classified markings, the 100 or so documents that are in question here that the Justice Department and the FBI want access to and want to keep reviewing as part of their investigation. They said classified documents are marked to show they're classified, for instance, with classification markings, so there should be no need for a president to have them. That's just part of the story, however. The other part of the story was brought to us by Jenna Ellis, who's a former attorney for the former president, and she had something very interesting she found in the documents in the 11th Circuit decision, which really could turn this whole entire thing upside down. In part of the ruling, it showed that the Department of Justice and the FBI seized about 11,000 documents, but it also showed they seized 1,800 other items. Other items. So these are obviously not documents with classification markings. And we're not talking about 1 or 2 or 10 or 20. We're talking about 1,800. 1,800 other items. What could they be, and why would the Department of Justice and the FBI need to have access to those things that are obviously, because they're not documents, are obviously not classified? That's going to be very important. 1,800, that's a large number. And, Trump just said yesterday they ransacked his home. 1,800 items that had nothing to do with classification. So we're going to have to really stay tuned to see what happens with that. Another interesting tidbit about this is that two of the judges on the 11th Circuit were appointed by former President Trump, with the third appointed by former President Obama. So it was two Trump judges and an Obama judge that actually made this decision tonight, which is very interesting. I think another thing you're going to find is that Trump's attorneys are going to appeal this very quickly, probably before the Justice Department could get access to it. I would predict there's going to be some kind of injunction. I think this thing is going to go all the way to the Supreme Court. I said that a few days ago. I said it weeks ago, and I'm saying it again today. I think the argument over these particular 100 documents are going to go all the way to the Supreme Court to be the final arbiter about whether or not the Justice Department can have them before the special master looks at them. So it's a case we're going to have to stay tuned and watch, but it gets crazier every day. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, remember to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the share button, and leave us a little comment. Those things, again, really help a little channel like ours grow, help spread the word for us. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.